you guys. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys had a great day yesterday, and I'm very happy to see you all today. So, for today, we're going to be doing an assignment called Realistic Fiction Plan. So, in today's folder, I'm just going to ask that you open that up. It's called Realistic Fiction Plan. This is a Google Doc assignment, so once you open it up, you'll see that blue page, and then you're going to hit My Document and the notebook piece of paper, and it's going to open up this doc right here into Google Docs. First thing I need you to know about this assignment is it's our first assessment of the year. So these are big money points. Don't panic. We have done everything on this document before. And remember, if you don't get a grade you like, you can always redo and add to it. So we're not going to panic. We're not going to freak out. The first thing that this is asking us to do is to insert a picture of our finished story arc. In order for us to do that, we need to take a screenshot of our arc. So I already did that, but you need to take a screenshot of your finished arc that we did yesterday in class. And then we're going to use this plus button at the top. We're going to say insert an image. We're going to do from photos and then select your story arc. Mine's right there. Okay. So now I have my story arc here, and that's going to be really good to keep on this document because that's just going to remind me of what my plan is. Now, as I scroll down, the next thing this chart is very similar to the chart that we did in Scene Bootcamp. It's just a little bit different. Okay, so it's going to have the scene number, the location, so where is the scene taking place, who are the characters that are in that scene, and then what's happening. Now, the hard part about this is that you have to know you're going to have more than 10 scenes. You have 10 events that are happening on your story arc, and so your brain wants to say, okay, I have 10 events, I need 10 scenes. But sometimes it takes more than one scene to really show your reader an event. So like, for example, my character is going to start making new friends for her second event, so I'm going to make that 2 scenes. But my first thing that I need to do is show my reader that Megan moves to Oregon. So for my first scene, I said the location, so where my scene is going to take place, is Megan and her family are pulling up to their new house. So they're going to be in the car, they're pulling up to the new house. Who's going to be there? Megan, her parents, her little sister, and her little brother. So it's going to be a full packed car. And then what they're doing is they're going to be talking about the move and how much they miss Wisconsin. Then they explore their new house and Megan picks her bedroom. So I think that's all I need for Megan Moves to Oregon. I covered where she came from, where she's going to, how she's feeling about it. So now I'm going to move on to the second event, which is she's starting to make friends. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 different scenes for that. Okay, so for my second 2 scenes, I'm going to do Megan's first day of school. So her first day of school, and the characters that are going to be there is Megan, her advisory teacher, and then Stacy, which is going to be eventually her best friend. So Megan has a rough advisory. Her teacher makes her introduce herself, and the whole class starts to ask her if she's a farmer since she's from Wisconsin. She does sit with Stacy at lunch, and they start to talk. And then for my third scene, I'm going to do it at Stacy's house. So Megan and Stacy. Stacy invites Megan over for Halloween. They're supposed to be handing out candy, but instead they eat all of it and get stomach aches. So when I look at my story arc, I've done these 2, and I so far have 3 scenes. I could absolutely do one more scene of her making friends, especially if I wanted to add another friend character in there. I think I'm going to keep it just Stacy for now, and I'm going to start writing scenes that have to do with this new horse. When you guys are doing this today, the most important part is that you put a pretty decent chunk of text in this doing what box. The more you write there, the more easier it's going to be for you to write this story when we start writing tomorrow, okay? You are going to do 5 scene plans today. So I've done 3. You're going to do 2 more than I did. So your first 5 scenes are going to be planned. Now remember, that shouldn't be the first 5 things on your story arc. It's just the first 5 scenes. Sometimes there's going to be things that happen in your story that aren't on this arc. And so we're going to add those to this scene chart, okay? So once again, what you're doing today, you are opening this document, you are adding your story arc, and then you're planning your first 5 scenes for your actual story. If you guys have any questions, you can visit me the first 10 minutes of class on Zoom. You can send me an email or a message on Schoology. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.